Kevin Samuels was eliminated because they didn't want to go back to that. They want these women ignorant and twerking. They want kids running around the street. If they don't pay the income tax, they put them in the penitentiary and they get their money out of them that way. It's like I said, we live in a matrix, the dissolution of the patriarchal system. What we're experiencing now is the evolution of what Norman Lear started with All in the Family. And nobody got it. They missed it totally. They said, oh, Devon's talking about Norman didn't have... I said, you people have been so dumbed down, like Malcolm said. Some of us, we're gonna have to leave behind. You're too brainwashed to understand. That was the important thing I said about it. And they don't even know that. You know, you got this whole feminist movement out here. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. No, but your kids do. Your children do. A broken home. I can't remember the statistic. I think it's like 65% of the people incarcerated in the penal systems are single family. I don't need no man.
So it's just all by, it will be all by design. I'm guessing they want this, right? I would assume people want this.
Yes.
The system, benefits.
What do you mean, welfare?
Welfare, the patriarch dissolution that you just mentioned.
That's because of the feminist movement, brother.
Okay.
The feminist movement. All of those lesbians back in the day, Gloria Steinem, Black Panther woman that teaches at Stanford University, they were lesbians. The Black Panther Party was a communist organization that was funded by the Rockefellers. That's the number one thing.
It's very clear that Kevin Samuels was murdered. Kevin Samuels was lined up purposely. They purposely took this man out. I believe the powers that be strategically used agents that came into the space to surround themselves around Kevin to take him out. Now, keep in mind, I'm no fan of Kevin. I was one of his critics, but yet I'm doing the investigation. But the people who claim they rock with him, they not doing nothing. Make it make sense. A man was murdered and his death was covered up. Kevin wasn't moving the way a man supposed to move when he in these streets. He got a little too comfortable. He got caught slipping. I told you already, I told you 1,000 times. If I'm in the house with a woman and she mysteriously die, the cops is gonna be questioning me. The detective's gonna be questioning me. They're gonna wanna know how long I knew this woman. What was my purpose of being there? How often did I come here? Was this my first time at her house? But all of a sudden, you got some no-name YouTuber talking about he got an exclusive interview with the woman that was at the scene of the crime. After all these years, Demon Wilson told us Kevin was taken out. And he's connected. He know the industry. He recognized the signs. He's from the streets. He hanged with the mob. He know the MO. They made it look like, oh, he got a heart attack. Nah. Kevin was in shape, y'all. The man made sure that he took care of himself. The only thing you can say is, oh, he was drinking Red Bull. But who don't drink something they don't supposed to be drinking? I mean, I drink soda. You probably drink alcohol every single day. Kevin met up with a lot of different people. He had a lot of plans. He had a lot of business endeavors that he was working with. And he thought that a couple of these guys in the space were cool brothers to work with. And he brought them on board. We seen the photos where you saw him with tutorials, with Anton and this one and that one. And shame on all you guys. Shame on all you brothers. I don't trust none of you. None of you guys, bro. Real talk. You heard it from me. I don't trust none of you. Because you cats, even if you was at his funeral, I don't see none of y'all doing no investigation. None. Y'all all just acting like y'all don't see. Y'all all focusing on getting money now, and y'all not worried about the fact that bruh man put out an interview with this woman. How come y'all don't do a reaction on it? I'm from the streets. I can tell. I can look at people. Listen, fam. Anybody that have any sort of street sense, you could just look at certain cats and you just know they not good. I could look at certain people and just know this is the kind of person that lined people up, bro. Oh, he died of a heart attack. How do you know that? What caused the heart attack? Did somebody put drugs in a drink? Did somebody put drugs in food? Was Kevin Samuels allegedly drugged over a course of period of time? Was there some sort of agent or some sort of poison used over a period of time to cause this situation to happen, to make it look natural? Remember, you got people in the medical field that know a lot. They know how to use certain things, and they can make it look one way. And it look real good on paper. It'll look clean. Imagine you out here messing around with a woman, and she's supposed to be in the medical field. What are the odds? You get in a heart attack and you end up dead. Now, we examined the phone call. We examined that phone call. It was very, very telling. Because there is no way you could be on a phone talking and doing CPR. We would hear it in your voice. We would hear your breathing change, because with all of those compressions that you have to make, you're going to get tired. If anybody had CPR training, you know what I'm talking about. So between doing CPR, panicking, and communicating with the person on the end, you heard no breathing from the woman. As if though I'm out of breath, I'm tired, I'm doing all this work. None. We examined the tapes already. So how come these content creators ain't talking about that? Y'all been caught already, fam. That's why, listen, that's why these cats hate me, bro. They hate me, bro. Kevin Samuels was lined up, y'all. They wanted him out. Kevin had people around him that didn't look like him, didn't fit in. And you could look at them and you could tell this person looked grimy. Person looked like a snake. I'm just keeping it a bean. But Kevin didn't understand the streets. That's where he was lacking. If he would have had the understanding of recognizing the signs, he could have picked up on the game and be like, hold on now. Dude, you getting a little too comfortable, bro. You can't be around me no more, fam. And he would have cut certain people off from the beginning, but he was too nice. The advice he tried to give on camera was one thing, but he was lacking himself. With the amount of attention he was getting, Kevin should have been more on point in terms of who's around him and the gifts they give him. Always be concerned when people give you gifts. Remember, there was a video clip where you saw one dude gave him cologne. And you see Kevin on camera unboxing the cologne. Be very careful with that. Because based on what I know, cologne could be laced. You spraying that stuff on you every day. You breathing in. It's on your skin. And over time, things start happening. The Most High made us see the visual of a woman's hand with a glass, a wine glass, which means there was drinking involved. Something was going down. And that particular woman, whoever she is, whoever was in that house, was under the influence of alcohol. But yet, police didn't investigate nothing. Nobody's investigating nothing, right? It was meant for us to see that image. If we would have never seen that there was a woman there that night, nobody would be talking about a woman. Nobody would be talking about nothing. Because nobody wouldn't know to investigate anything. That's how we were able to find out the tapes in terms of the phone call, the 911 call, which was very, very suspicious. We broke down all the clues. Even that call was suspect. If you're a medical professional, there's certain training and certain things you have. You ain't gonna be panicking like you going crazy. Not when you're a medical professional. It don't happen like that. You have training. When your training kick in, you do what you were trained to do. You don't sit there panicking and going crazy, and no. And when you're doing CPR, you get tired. After all that CPR, you can't be on the phone talking to somebody verbally and I don't hear you breathing heavy. You should be breathing heavy. You should be sweating. When you're doing real CPR, you start to sweat now. How is a person a hero because they gave CPR? Do you even know if they did it or not? Where's the video proof? Where's the video proof? For all you know, Kevin was already dead already. Been dead. You were not there. You don't know. This is why we have investigations to prove what was done. Y'all siding with people as heroes and don't even know them. That's insanity. That's crazy. And how come all the other guys in the space don't have access? How is this woman so exclusive to him? Y'all can't peep that? Again, my opinion is, dude, no shorty, bro. There's no way you could tell me that like y'all don't know each other, fam. I'm not buying that, oh, I just got an exclusive. No, man. Sounds to me like you know somebody. From the day he died, you saw content creators going live. I'm talking about right when they heard something, they going live making phone calls to hospitals. Who does that? Yet other content creators making videos crying. Who does that? Who goes live when somebody died, calling hospitals and stuff? Who does that? Very, very suspect behavior, man. And this is why I have to speak on these type of issues, because these individuals owe the public an explanation for what's really going on.